News and Talk 1380 WLK, Voice in the Streets Unfiltered. Xavier Brennan the Kid with my mans.
Austin McCall.
Daniel running the boards and Miss
Miss
Jai.
Jai.
We still here. We're talking to mass shootings. 22 mass shootings so far in the year 2022. We have heard from senators and potential senators about their feelings and thoughts on the mass shooting that happened in Uvalde. I might be saying that wrong.
Yeah,
Uvalde, Texas. 21 shot.
18 children. shot.
19 children.
21 total, though.
21 total, 19 children, 2 adults, shot and killed.
Did you hear about
on
the teacher?
Tuesday.
The teacher that passed, her husband died of a heart attack.
I did hear about
that.
that.
Was crazy, man.
I did hear about that,
They
man.
made Don. Was Don Lemon the light skinned dude that's on CNN?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Don Lemon did a GoFundMe for the family and raised like $2 million in a day.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really
Four
sad.
kids. They
Really
left behind 4
unfortunate.
kids.
Yeah, I saw a clip where one of the dudes, the husband of I think one of the teachers, was they have like crosses at the site of the school
yeah.
and stuff like
I hate
that.
that.
He went to go pay his respects and stuff like that. In a rush, Ted Cruz got ran up on by a reporter asking him questions.
No, I'm
and
for
this
that.
and this reporter seems to be from the
Britain.
UK
Yeah.
and Britain,
Yeah.
right? And I'm gonna talk about a clip that I saw when I get done from that. But here's what Ted Cruz had to say when asked and approached about the mass shootings and the gun laws.
Flustered.
Is this the moment to reform gun laws?
You know, it's easy to go to politics. The proposals from Democrats and the media, inevitably, when some violent psychopath murders people.
A violent psychopath who's able to get a weapon so easily. 18-year-old with 2 AR-15s.
If you want to stop violent crime, the proposals the Democrats have, none of them would have stopped this.
But why does this only happen in your country? I really think that's what many people around the world just, they cannot fathom. Why only in America? Why is this American exceptionalism so awful?
You know, I'm sorry you think American exceptionalism is awful.
I think this aspect of it.
You got your political agenda.
No, it's honestly,
God love you. Why is it that people come from all over the world to America? Because it's the freest, most prosperous, safest country on earth.
The money here, stupid.
Here, yeah.
I hate that. That's such a
What?
stupid argument.
Right.
Why do people from worse countries come somewhere where money is better?
But I think, again, he evaded the question. He did
Of
not
course. He
answer
didn't
the
answer it.
question. The question was, what are y'all going to do about the gun laws? And he said he didn't give an answer. And this is the issue, right? I saw a couple things on social media that I think we need to address. Number one, I saw a man from, I believe, Scotland talked about something that happened. There was a mass shooting in 96, and the United Kingdom and Scotland, they all got together and they got some laws that were really strict, right? And they haven't had a mass shooting since 1996. Another thing I saw, Jamel Hill tweeted out, reposted, that there is profit in silence. Meaning,
Yes.
like, when people aren't moving and they aren't making changes because it's more profitable. It's more profitable for, like, as Austin gets upset about a lot, of profiting off of pain, and murder. So
Yes.
these mass shootings that are happening, if they don't change the gun laws, right,
And let's be
then
honest,
more guns can get
just
bought.
like gas
Has
is
Jesse said anything?
it's an import. It's an export-import. It's something that the other countries are able to trade with us so that they can have war and do. It's a lot deeper than what we think it is. I don't think that this is a conversation of taking away people's rights when it comes to guns. I think that people want stricter laws in place so that just anybody can walk up and get a gun. They just recently amended the law here so people can just get a gun without having a background check. You don't have to have a license. You do have to have a license to show your weapon. You don't have to have a license in order to carry it in your trunk, your home, your glove box, whatever the case may be. Just like it is if we was to go get our driver's license to drive a car, the responsibility to drive in a car is very high. You can kill somebody by driving a car. So therefore, in order to get your license, you have to learn how to drive. You have to learn how to operate the vehicle. You have to report your vehicle and make sure that it's upkept and it has to go into the system. Why can't we do the same thing with a gun license? If I have a gun and my gun is registered and out of nowhere I want to go buy an 100-round AK-47, it should alert the government. That's what it should be. An 18-year-old should not be able to go any age. I don't care if it's a 25-year-old. Should not be able to just go in Walmart and go shopping and get a pistol last minute like that.
I get like I'm kind of over the gun law thing. I mean, The answers are I get irritated like talk about stuff where the answer to it is clear and it's just either gonna be like you either don't want to do it or you want to do it. There's really no point in arguing about it because if people keep getting killed by big guns, then what would be the logical next step if you were 5? No more big guns, Timmy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That would be the end of it. So because you got to dress it up and have all these political ideologies, all these talks about it, I'm kind of over it. And I'm pretty young. I don't want to talk. Like,
No, I
what
get
I
it.
care more about, like right now, right, is like how they tried to. It's not that this happened. This kid that did this wasn't a white kid. He was of some descent. He was a brown kid. Yeah, he was brown. He wasn't a white kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Usually they shoot.
But
the
there
white,
was a white kid who killed a week ago.
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
Buffalo.
I'm not.
No,
I'm
yeah.
not absolving white people. Come on, bro.
Of course
I'm not
not.
absolving white people anything. But what I'm saying is, this kid was brown, right?
Mm-hmm.
This kid was supposedly bullied.
Mm-hmm.
So now, once he kills 19 children, I got to hear you tell me that he got bullied because he didn't dress nice.
Right.
But on the other hand, you telling me that he had 2 AR-15s that are valued at $2,500.
Mm-hmm.
So you spent like 4 bands on guns.
And
but
you ain't get
couldn't
no clothes
fresh.
and no shoes.
But you couldn't get fresh, and I got to feel bad because you snapped because your high school. Bro, I don't care about none of that, dog. I'm one of those people, I don't give a damn that R. Kelly got molested. Go to therapy, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care what happened to you when you do something awful to somebody.
Yeah.
Handle that.
I think they use the history of what people have gone through, not necessarily as an excuse, but to explain why they would have gone to where they went.
Rationalize, yeah.
I
Rationalize.
don't care.
But to me, I feel like they put a lot, when it comes to mental disabilities, there's not a lot of money behind it. They put a lot of effort into talking about abortion, stopping people from making children, all of this extra stuff. Is so much energy behind that. But where is the energy behind protecting, if anything, protecting the buildings that should be safe?
Yeah.
Churches, schools, and so on and so forth.
How can you sit there and rally around abortion?
Yes.
Children who are not
even born.
And not put that same energy around children who are born, and
exactly.
are living. And I think that's hypocritical. That's a problem with America. That's issues. But also, people don't change and things don't happen until they hit home. When one of their kids gets shot and killed because some mass shooter, some psychopath decide to run up into a school, a hospital, a church, a mosque, or something like that.
It's usually white kids, though.
Right. Of course it is.
No,
but
they die.
What
It's
you
usually
mean?
white high
But
school kids
and it's
shooting
all
white high school kids.
Right. And as well, that's true. But what I'm saying is, until one of their kids is either the victim or one of their kids is the perpetrator with these
It's not
mass
close
shooters,
enough to home.
it ain't
Yeah.
close
I
enough
don't
to
think they
home.
give a damn.
It's kind of like, you know, when people see those commercials for different countries in Africa and they're like, yo, they're hungry and they need all this stuff, whatever like that. They're like, oh, that's so sad for them, but they won't do it. But when your kid is the one that's getting clapped because of AR-15 rounds, you got 100 bullets in your head, and you sit there, then you want to sit there and
The
say,
same
yo,
way they
let's
said,
go.
everybody,
Y'all
pray for Ukraine, pray for Ukraine.
Right.
No, pray for America. It's like, if you're going to be loud about something, be loud about everything.
Why are we
But
sitting-
if you're
y'all
not, then be
remember-
quiet about it all.
Why are we sending people to Ukraine when we got people in Cleveland Avenue who need help? We
Right.
got people in the West End. We got people in Bankhead. We got people in Decatur. We got people in Brooklyn. We got
Right.
people. We got people all around. We got people in the Swats, Louisiana, New Orleans, Skid Row. We got people all around who need attention and care. America. We don't have. But don't sit here and try to make me feel bad or make me feel sympathetic. No, y'all need to get y'all ish together. This might be we're reaping what we're sowing. Okay, we've sowed evil.
Guns are
We're
just
reaping evil.
a part of the American way as anything else.
Facts, and your rights will not be taken. Nobody's saying let's not let you get your guns. All we're saying is let's stop evil people from getting guns. Austin, you had a question before we go to break?
Nah.
I'm sorry, did I just kill
We
the
need,
vibe?
we need background checks. We need mental evaluations
Yeah.
before people purchase guns, and we need to know if you purchase a gun, it needs to be registered.
Fact.
Period.
Keep running down the politicians, though. I'm
Yeah.
100% for
Yeah.
it.
And yeah.
Right
You
now,
know,
this year
don't
alone,
let people be comfortable.
30, they're voting in, I think it's 34 Senate race runoffs this year alone. You have to get out there and vote.
Please, and I know you may think it's worthless and it doesn't make any sense, but hey, the people are in the positions to make these laws and stuff because we either put them in there or we did not put them in there. And you either put them in there by casting your ballot or you don't put them in there by staying your butt at home and complaining and talking on social
You
media
cannot
about what we
complain
need
if
to
you do not vote.
All right.
Use
Anyway,
your voice.
let me get off my soapbox. News and Talk 1380 WLK, Voice in the Streets Unfiltered. We'll be right back.
Chill.